Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe. Today's tutorial is these beautiful farmhouse decoupage eggs. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Alright, so for this project I used a cereal box, some wax paper, Mod Podge, and a brush, scissors, as well as a few eggs. And then I pre-cut from a newspaper some of these with the letters, and I chose all the ones that had just the lettering, and then I cut them into small pieces for this particular project. And I'm only doing 4 in this instance, but you are more than welcome to do more. I do, however, wish I had done a few extra for my basket, but this is what we're going to be doing today. And as you can see, all I'm doing is applying the Mod Podge liberally on top of the egg, and then as well as on top of the newspaper once I've already placed it. And I do fast forward this because it does take quite a bit and it is a bit messy. So if you don't mind getting your hands dirty, this is a great project for you. However, if you do not want to get your hands as dirty as you will with the glue here, you're more than welcome to also use gloves. So as you can see here, I'm just applying layer upon layer and sometimes overlapping them to make sure that I have no gaps and it's not as thin to see through that, through the eggs or the eggshell. And I did not stuff these with anything, I just want to add that as a side note. And then here, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I added a big dab of glue on my hand, and then I just kind of pressed all the little edges, because when you're placing the newspaper, you get a few risen areas, and then all I did was just kind of roll it in my hands and try to smooth those out as much as I could. Our 4 eggs are ready, and we're going to need some jute twine. I have a cup of glitter, some flowers, and some lace. I do have my hot glue getting warmed up, and then I'm just kind of dry fitting some of the things that I want to go ahead and use on my eggs. For example, for the first one, I am using this lace that I bought at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just lacing it around the center of the egg. As you can see, it's just one layer. It's very simple to do, and then I'm just applying some of the thinner jute twine, and I also purchased this at the Dollar Tree. The thicker of the 2 twines I purchased at Walmart. It's a big roll that I've been using for most of my projects so far, and it's actually gone a long way, and it still has a long way to go as far as usage, and it was under $5. I think it was $4.77 or somewhere around there. And then all I am doing is applying I think I applied 2 layers of the thinner jute twine and then a cute bow on top, and then I proceeded to go to the next egg. And as you can see here, I'm just towards the top of the egg, I'm just applying a couple of layers. I did end up making 3 layers on the top, as well as 3 layers on the bottom, and then 3 in the center to kind of even it out just a bit. So as you can see here, I have all of my 3 rows, 2 in the outer and 1 in the center, and I'm just trying to see how I can place the rows that I have here. And what I did is I took a piece of the lace that I had from the Dollar Tree, and then just took the tail of the rose that I just cut up and used it as my tie to tie that ribbon into a bow, and then just place the rose on the center. And then for my 3rd egg, I used Mod Podge as well as the silver glitter to kind of make something just a tad bit different and give it a bit of sparkle to my project. And as you can see here, I just kind of used very light layers and very randomly on the egg, so it's not 100% covered or perfect. It's just to give it a bit of sparkle and dimensions to the different eggs that I have. Now, for the fourth one, I am using the thicker of the jute twines. And I'm not sure if I've already mentioned this, but I think maybe I did one of my previous videos. So if this is your first time watching, I did purchase the thicker of the jute twine at Walmart for under $5. And it has lasted quite a bit, and it still seems to be more for the future projects. And as you can see, I'm taking the light of the jute twines, and this one I got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just making layers upon layers and trying to give it a bit of dimension. And then I'm just taking some of the flowers again and applying them with the hot glue, and I'm going to be doing a shape of a cross. Essentially, or first of all, it was not my intention to make a cross. I just kind of wanted to randomly place them, and then I kind of just didn't like the way that they were looking, so I ended up seeing what shape I could create, and this is what I ended up making. So it's the shape of a cross. And then I did take this small little squared box that I purchased after Christmas clearance at the 99-cent store. It came in a pack of 3, and it's actually a cute, perfect size. It's not too big and it's not too small. And all I am doing now is just applying some of my dark gray chalk paint all over the box as well as the inside. And then I didn't film this, the second layer that I did, but I did do it in a linen color to get a bit of contrast and a little bit of different color to it. So you'll see the end result shortly. I do believe it came out very cute and very shabby and farmhouse looking. And as you can see here is the end product. I did finalize the box with a cute bow out of the thicker of the jute twines, and I placed a rose. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for watching.